Hello and welcome to another installment of the Market Commentary brought to you by Ryan Schofield on behalf of Trade with Precision and IceCommentary.com. So we're looking at the FX markets at the dollar index, and we have finally gotten down through the lows. We're looking at the monthly chart here. We've finally broken down through these monthly lows. Now we're down to lows that we haven't been seen in, well, my chart goes back to 1992. And we haven't seen such lows. So this is really a totally new area for us right now. We had a really nice flat level. Let me zoom in around the 76 level, and we bounced off it a number of times for the last, say, 3 years. And then we eventually cleared out through this the lowest point, which was 75 spot 32, and we've cleared out through that this week. Okay, we've gotten right down to 75 spot 06. So we actually gotten down to new lows. We've really pushed down quite nicely. And now this has been something we've been watching for, hasn't it? Nick's been talking about it, and let's face it, there is definitely some signs for a continuation to the downside. We're going to get, I would predict, some kind of volatility down near these lows because people are taking profit from these moves back up around this region. Okay, we've got other contrarian traders trying to jump in and buy these, the move down to the new lows because you can get it at a good value. Okay, everyone's got their own opinions, and that's what makes the market such a great place to be. So it's an interesting time right now, and I think there may be a little bit of volatility, but you could see that monthly chart's looking bearish, looking like it wants to go down to the move to the downside. Looking at this weekly chart, look at the shape of these moving averages. You can see they're all trending lower, all fanning. They've got a beautiful shape. We've got a little bit of a pause here into the moving averages before bang the next move down. So this weekly, honestly, as a trend trader, is looking short, and honestly does. It looks really good to the downside. I'm really grateful that the week that I get to do this commentary, I actually get to talk about the break to the new lows, because Nick's been banging on about it for so long now. So we've gotten down, we've gotten right down to these new lows. We've closed very, very bearishly this week. There are good things to see there. There is good to read into that as a trader, because that means that there is a sign that there's continuation. Let's look at this daily chart, and you can see that every time we get moved back up into these moving averages, there is an opportunity for us to trade right there. Okay, there's opportunity for us just to short moves into these moving averages. Again, looking at this daily chart, look how beautiful these moving averages look. There's some beautiful geometry in these technical analysis tool, which I use a lot. I use it to show the shape and structure of the trend, and you can see daily and weekly the trend is looking so good. Monthly, it's actually, now that I'm saying everything looks so good on all these time frames, there is a part of me where an alarm bell goes off and says, hang on, whoa, if it's so perfect, then it's probably not going to work out. And I don't know if that's there isn't any form of technical analysis tool that can point that out to me. I suppose it's just a point of or a bit of intuition that may be coming into the markets from experience. But you know what I'm looking for is any pullbacks into these moving averages, and then a continuation to the downside. Okay, so just trading this market all the way down. My pen is not working as we go. So continuing with the same trading plan, movements up into this equilibrium zone or the sell zone between the 10 and the 20 period moving average, as indicated, are great places to become a seller. So I'm going to continue with that method and just trade it down. If you don't want to trade the index future, if you prefer to trade spot, there are those out there that prefer that. There have been some great opportunities, like for instance on Aussie dollar US dollar. Having a look at this breakout, it's continuing up. There has just been some lovely moves, as you can see. We just into clear air. So obviously now is not a great time to buy. So a little bit of a pullback before the next move up. It would definitely be, patience will definitely pay you that way. There's some great opportunities, folks. Great opportunities out there. Another one that you could potentially look to trade, Euro US dollar right now. This daily chart's also looking pretty good, but you've got more in the shape of resistance above you, because if I zoom out, you can see that we are trading into old accumulation and distribution areas up here. So there may be more volatility in price as we get up there, and I must admit, at this current time, I'm still bullish on these two markets. I think there's still some great trading opportunities, but we're extended from the moving averages. We know that markets don't like to be extended for too long, so the market snaps back to that equilibrium zone. So right now, I don't have any short setups right now, and I'm not gonna counter trend a strong bullish trend just because you're extended. That's not enough reasons for me to take a trade. I'll be patient. I'm gonna watch this week and wait for any kind of pullbacks. But going back to the dollar index, I would say that any pullbacks into these declining moving averages is definitely a selling opportunity. Okay, I definitely think so. So any pullbacks into them, I'm looking to continue it down. Okay, so the first couple of days of the week, we'll see what happens. If we continue to fall, then intraday down to the 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, just to see if we can trade that trend. However, if the market starts to show signs of bottoming here on the lower time frames, then this may very well be on the cards, what I've drawn here, and then we're looking to get into these moving averages and short it right there. Okay, folks. Interesting week, interesting times. I'm so glad that I managed to talk about the break of the all-time lows in the dollar index, and I'll be able to gloat in front of Nick because he's been talking about it for so long. So yeah, I'm sure he's going to miss having said that. So hopefully you catch some of these beautiful trends that are still going, and the FX market is so good for these trends. They just go and go and go. It's just all about patience and joining at the right stage. All right, folks. Hopefully you found this of use and you position yourself correctly in the coming week. It's going to be some interesting setups. Be patient. Wait for the perfect setup, which is at equilibrium area, small candlesticks. Wait for the market to give you the sign that it needs to be traded, and then take action. All right, folks. Hopefully you have a very, very good trading week, and I look forward to speaking with you next week. Bye for now.